You're jolted from your sleep. Your leg is locked in a spasm. The pain is sharp, unforgiving, and paralyzing. You grit your teeth, instinctively reach for the cramped muscle, and wait for what feels like an eternity until the tightening finally lets go. Then comes the fear it might happen again tomorrow night or even sooner. For millions of seniors, this isn't a rare occurrence. It's a haunting routine. Leg cramps in older adults are not just painful inconveniences. They are signals, urgent warnings that something inside the body's misfiring. Unfortunately, these messages often go unheeded. People dismiss them as just getting older or normal aging. But there's nothing normal about your muscles betraying you in the middle of the night. And if you're experiencing these cramps regularly, it's time to recognize them for what they truly are. A red flag that your muscles, nerves, and mineral systems are crying out for help. According to data from the Journal of Pain Research, nearly half of individuals over 60 report recurring nocturnal leg cramps. These aren't isolated events. They're part of a growing pattern linked to dehydration, mineral deficiency, poor circulation, and the natural breakdown of muscle tissue with age. But here's the truth that needs to be shouted louder. Leg cramps are not inevitable. They are not untreatable. And in many cases, they can be reversed, starting with something as simple and powerful as food. Your daily meals either feed your pain or your recovery. You may not realize it, but what you put on your plate can either trigger muscle spasms or fortify your body to fight them off. In this article, we'll explore 6 specific foods that are proven to reduce leg cramps in older adults. We're not talking about vague diet tips. We're talking about science-backed, nutrient-dense options that actively restore electrolyte balance, strengthen muscle fibers, improve circulation, and ease inflammation. If you're tired of feeling powerless against your body's painful protests, read on. Relief may be closer than you think right at your next meal. The 6 muscle-defending foods that can change everything. 1. Sweet potatoes, the electrolyte-rich root that rebuilds from within. When seniors complain of muscle spasms, few realize that one of the most critical imbalances lies in their potassium and magnesium levels. These minerals are essential for proper muscle contraction and relaxation. Yet both are commonly deficient in older adults due to medication side effects, reduced dietary intake, and impaired absorption. Sweet potatoes offer a potent solution, with one medium-sized sweet potato delivering approximately 12% of daily potassium needs and 8% of magnesium. This humble root becomes a muscle-saving powerhouse. But it doesn't stop at minerals. Sweet potatoes are also loaded with complex carbohydrates that provide steady, sustained energy, helping combat the fatigue that often precedes muscle failure. Perhaps more impressive is their content of beta-carotene, a potent antioxidant. Beta-carotene helps reduce systemic inflammation, which plays a significant role in muscle soreness and poor circulation, 2 leading contributors to leg cramps. A senior who includes sweet potatoes regularly in their meals benefits not only from electrolyte replenishment, but from improved joint health and energy stabilization. John, a retired teacher from Oregon, experienced nightly leg cramps for months. His doctor ruled out major vascular issues and suggested dietary changes. Within 2 weeks of replacing processed toast and sugary cereal with roasted sweet potatoes at breakfast, his leg cramps vanished. His case underscores how deeply food can influence muscular well-being. 2. Spinach, the leafy green that loosens locked muscles. Magnesium is not just helpful, it is critical for muscle function. It regulates nerve impulses, stabilizes blood pressure, and helps muscles relax after contraction. Without enough magnesium, muscles stay in a state of tension, making cramps more frequent and more painful. Spinach ranks among the top plant-based sources of magnesium. A single cup of cooked spinach contains nearly 40% of the recommended daily intake, making it a convenient remedy for those suffering from chronic tightness and spasms. Spinach also contributes significant amounts of potassium and folate, both of which support nerve conduction and red blood cell formation, key for oxygen delivery to muscle tissues. In addition to its nutrient profile, spinach is incredibly versatile. Whether blended into smoothies, tossed in salads, or lightly sautéed with olive oil and garlic, it integrates easily into a senior-friendly diet without requiring complicated preparation. Linda, aged 71, began experiencing muscle spasms in her calves during early morning walks. Her physician suggested she increase magnesium intake. Rather than turn to supplements, she opted for a natural route. She added a spinach-based smoothie to her breakfast routine 5 days a week. In less than a month, her cramps had reduced by over 80%, and she regained the confidence to walk longer distances without fear. 3. Bananas. Nature's quick fix for potassium deficiency. While often thought of as just a convenient snack, bananas provide a concentrated dose of potassium, about 420 milliliters per fruit. Potassium is indispensable for maintaining fluid balance in muscle cells and for ensuring smooth nerve transmission. When potassium levels drop, muscles become irritable, leading to involuntary contractions and spasms. What makes bananas especially valuable for older adults is their digestibility and accessibility. Soft, easy to chew, and shelf-stable, they're ideal for seniors who may struggle with chewing or appetite loss. But their power goes beyond potassium. Bananas also contain vitamin B6, which supports nerve communication and mood stabilization, two factors that indirectly influence muscle performance and recovery. The added bonus, bananas help regulate blood sugar levels. Sudden blood sugar drops can cause fatigue and contribute to nighttime restlessness, both of which increase the likelihood of cramping during sleep. Having a banana before bedtime can not only reduce muscle pain, but also promote more stable, restful sleep. 4. Almonds, tiny powerhouses of muscle protective nutrients, magnesium and healthy fats. This is the duo that almonds bring to the table. A mere handful, about 23 almonds, provides over 75 milliliters of magnesium, along with protein and monounsaturated fats that help reduce inflammation and support muscular recovery. For seniors who may be lactose intolerant or avoiding dairy, almonds provide an excellent source of bone-supportive nutrients without the digestive drawbacks. Vitamin E, present in significant amounts in almonds, plays a powerful antioxidant role. It helps reduce oxidative stress in muscle tissues, a common issue in older adults who are physically active or managing chronic conditions like diabetes or arthritis. Inflammation contributes not only to stiffness, but also to nerve compression, which can trigger secondary muscle cramping. Almonds also offer a source of plant-based protein that supports the maintenance of lean muscle mass. As aging naturally leads to sarcopenia, muscle loss, adding almonds to the daily diet can help slow this decline and maintain functional strength. For seniors concerned about snack options that don't spike blood sugar or cause digestive distress, almonds are a perfect fit. Enjoyed raw, roasted, or ground into almond butter, they add flavor and function in one easy step. 5. Yogurt, a probiotic ally for calcium and muscle recovery. Calcium is often associated with bone health, but it plays an equally vital role in muscle contraction. Without sufficient calcium, muscles become more prone to spasms, especially during periods of rest. This is because calcium helps signal the muscle fibers to contract and then assists in their return to a relaxed state. When this signal is delayed or interrupted, cramping occurs. Yogurt is a standout food for seniors, not only because it delivers highly bioavailable calcium, but also because it's rich in protein and probiotics. One 6-ounce serving can provide up to 25% of the daily calcium requirement. It also contains phosphorus and vitamin D nutrients that enhance calcium absorption and strengthen the neuromuscular system. Even more importantly, yogurt supports gut health. The live probiotic cultures found in unsweetened natural yogurt contribute to a more balanced microbiome. Why does this matter for leg cramps? Because poor gut health impairs the body's ability to absorb essential minerals like magnesium and potassium. In seniors where digestive efficiency naturally declines, yogurt serves as a dual-action food, replenishing minerals and enhancing their absorption. Consider this: a longitudinal study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults with higher dairy intake had significantly fewer episodes of nocturnal leg cramps and reduced markers of sarcopenia. Jane, a 68-year-old yoga instructor, began integrating yogurt into her nightly routine. She replaced her usual dessert with a bowl of plain Greek yogurt, topped with berries and chia seeds. Over the next several weeks, she reported fewer cramps and greater flexibility during her morning stretches. Her experience underscores how a simple dietary shift can produce measurable muscular benefits. 6. Oranges, the hydration hero and circulatory enhancer. While many associate oranges with immunity due to their high vitamin C content, their role in muscular health is just as profound. Oranges are composed of over 85% water, making them an ideal hydrating fruit. And when it comes to leg cramps, hydration is not optional, it's essential. Dehydration is one of the most overlooked causes of muscle cramps. As we age, our sense of thirst diminishes and our bodies lose water more quickly. This leads to a reduction in blood volume and a subsequent lack of oxygen and nutrient delivery to muscle tissue. Cramping becomes more likely, particularly at night when fluid intake slows. Oranges address this directly. Beyond their water content, they are rich in potassium and contain natural sugars that assist in rapid cellular hydration. Vitamin C also plays an indirect but important role. It promotes the formation of collagen and elastin, which are crucial for tendon and ligament flexibility. When connective tissues are healthier, muscles contract and release with more ease. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that older adults with higher fruit and vitamin C intake had a 32% lower incidence of musculoskeletal pain and stiffness. Including oranges in the daily diet, either as fresh fruit or as unsweetened juice, provides a natural, effective tool for keeping the muscular system supple and responsive. The bigger picture: why leg cramps worsen with age and how these foods intervene. As we conclude the list of helpful foods, it's vital to address a deeper question: why do leg cramps become more prevalent in seniors? The answer lies in the biological changes that accompany aging. After the age of 60, muscle mass begins to decline at an average rate of 3 to 8% per decade, a condition known as sarcopenia. This loss reduces muscular strength and resilience, leaving older adults more vulnerable to fatigue and involuntary contractions. Simultaneously, kidney function declines with age, impairing the body's ability to regulate fluid and electrolyte balance. Add to this a decrease in thirst sensation and slower nerve signaling, and the stage is set for chronic cramping. The foods outlined above counteract these changes in a multifaceted way. They replenish lost minerals, especially magnesium, potassium, and calcium. They improve hydration either directly through water content or indirectly through improved electrolyte retention. They reduce inflammation, one of the leading causes of chronic muscle stiffness. They support circulation, ensuring muscles receive oxygen and nutrients efficiently. They enhance absorption, particularly when gut health and microbiome diversity are considered. Real-life impact. A statistical snapshot. Let's bring in some numbers to reinforce just how widespread this issue is and how urgently dietary intervention is needed. 1. A 2019 study published in BMJ Open found that over 50% of seniors over the age of 65 experience leg cramps at least once per week, with 20% reporting daily episodes. 2. According to the National Institute on Aging, 45% of older adults are deficient in magnesium and 30% in potassium, two of the primary minerals that regulate muscle function. These statistics aren't just abstract data, they reflect real pain, disrupted sleep, and reduced mobility in millions of individuals. Conclusion: take control of your muscle health. Starting today, leg cramps may feel like a small annoyance, but their impact on quality of life is far from minor. They interrupt sleep, limit physical activity, and create anxiety around movement, especially when stairs, walking, or even standing becomes unpredictable. But the good news, as we've explored, is that you have far more power than you think. Your kitchen can be your first line of defense. With the right foods, you can restore your body's natural mineral balance, hydrate your cells, reduce inflammation, and keep your muscles relaxed and responsive. You don't need expensive treatments or complicated supplements. You need sweet potatoes instead of packaged carbs, spinach instead of frozen pizza, bananas in place of sugary desserts, almonds and yogurt as your daily staples, and oranges to refresh and circulate the healing process. Every food choice is a message to your body. It says either break down or build back stronger. You choose, and remember, food is only one piece of the puzzle. Hydration, regular low-impact movement like walking or swimming, gentle stretching before bed, and occasional massage can all work in tandem with these nutrition changes to transform your muscular health. If you're currently suffering from frequent leg cramps, don't wait for them to worsen. Don't accept it as just part of aging. Take action now. Track what you eat. Add these 6 powerful foods to your diet. Speak with a healthcare professional about your mineral levels. And most importantly, start paying attention to your body's signals, because the earlier you act, the more control you retain. Your muscles are not done working for you. With the right care, they can serve you with strength, stability, and grace for years to come. If you found this article helpful, be sure to like and subscribe to the Longevity Secret channel, where we bring you expert-backed strategies to help you stay strong, healthy, and independent at every age.